Welcome back, guys, to the second YouTube video on the road. I'm currently in a completely different place from where and when the events of this video take place. But as I was editing, I realized that there wasn't really like a good introduction, so I thought I'd give it here. And like I said in the previous video, I'm not going to vlog every single day and every single experience and fully and fully document the entire trip. There's a fly on the camera. And fully document the entire trip, but I will instead like handpick moments or stories or certain events that I'll document. But yeah, as I was going through the editing, I've realized that I didn't have a proper introduction, so here we are. So the context to this video is that I was in Slovenia, and I was attempting for the very first time to do a little bit of the TET. Now the TET stands for Trans-European Trail. And it's this network of trails that has been put together by volunteers on the internet and all gathered together on this website that basically covers most of Europe, and it allows you to travel on mainly dirt roads via motorbike through most countries in Europe. So it's a really beautiful route. Usually takes you through some very wild and difficult parts with insane views. And I was really curious about it. I had been warned not to do it or to think about it carefully because those trails are made more for adventure motorbikes, and Mira back there is a little bit of a hybrid. For who doesn't know it, it's in between a motorbike that you want to take on dirt roads, but it's a bit too heavy for that. It also is a bit of a motorbike for touring on asphalt that actually can do a lot better. So yeah, it's a little bit in between. It's not really meant for dirt roads, especially not for an inexperienced person, but I think an experienced person can very much handle dirt roads with a bike like that. So yeah, so I decided to give it a little try, and I found this section in Slovenia that I wanted to try, and I went there, and pretty immediately I dropped the bike on a very steep hill with loose gravel. I was really worried. I was like, oh shit, like maybe this is the moment where I messed up. But no, I was actually able to pick it up, continue fairly well. It was difficult. It was definitely difficult. I was very tense and, not sure how to handle the gravel and the irregular terrain. So after a while, I've decided, okay, let me move from the very messed up roads of the TET to some other dirt roads that were around. There were some really like well-kept dirt roads where the ground was pretty smooth and they seemed fairly easy. And I was like, okay, this is more my cup of tea. So every video that you're gonna see today, every clip that you're gonna see today, actually doesn't happen on the TET. Despite me messing up once on the TET first, but that was pretty easy to recover from. So yeah, just for the context, I tried the TET. And every video you're gonna see now was afterwards on some more generic, simple dirt roads that were around there. Okay, so I'm super happy. We are here with Mira in an undisclosed location somewhere in Slovenia. I couldn't tell you because I don't know. And I just saw this on the side of the road, so you better bet that I'm gonna go up right now. Okay, so we're at the top. And I think it was worth it, because look at that.
A few moments later.
Okay, well, fuck, it happened. I was following this dirt road, and there was a little groove on the road, which I did see, so I did slow down, and I went over it fine, but after it I kind of lost direction of Mira, and I went off track, which you can see here. I'm gonna pick her up in a second. That's not the problem. The problem is that this case dropped and it completely cracked open. There was already an old repair from the previous owner here, but this is trash. This is completely useless now. It even broke here. The attachment points have gone. This is not gonna hold up. It's a miracle it's still closed. And I'm really pissed at myself. Fuck. I was having such a good ride on this road. And now I'm gonna have to, I don't know, buy a new one, which is a lot of money that I didn't budget for. It's gonna definitely have a big impact on
the rest of the trip. I need to find a store, I need to buy new ones, I don't... Okay, we'll figure it out. First pick up Mira and see where I can continue from here. God damn it. I already dropped the bike one time on that side. If it happens again, I'm fucked. I needed to shed some weight. And now I'm going to try to other side. Okay. Brake. Oh, fuck. I need to get this side further up. Oh, this time I really fucked up. Oh! Still way too heavy.
2,000 years later.
Maybe I can get out of this, maybe.
One eternity later.
Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah! Fuck. We made it! The bike is relatively unscarred. I think the damage is only to the right side case. Fuck. Which is gonna be one expensive long ass issue, I fear. But let's look at the bright side. I got the bike out of that sticky situation. It was completely filled with like it was full of trees, and I also mistakenly tipped it over to the downside, so that was an absolute mess. I don't have it on camera, I think. Fuck. This is the definition of fuck around and find out. Oh my god. Okay. Now I need to figure out what to do with the case. It's still closed, which is a positive thing. I think I have straps that I can secure it with temporarily. Maybe a whole lot of rope, and like going super slow on every road. I'm just really worried what's the closest motorbike store that can help me fix this properly. I knew the limitation of the bike, and I ignored those. And this is what happens. Fuck me. Well, so this is what we came up with. I just put a bunch of straps and ropes, and I have to hope that it holds. I'm gonna drive very slow to the campsite. Thank God it's not too far. And then I just have to see what I'm gonna do from there. I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I mean, I knew shit was gonna happen. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. But it's a beautiful day, sunlight. Campsite is not too far. There's gonna be solutions to this. I'm just really concerned how much money this joke is gonna cost me, and time, because I hope they have like a solution, hard or soft case for a V-Strom, because I wouldn't know what to do. Well, we'll figure it out. Well, shit happens. I told everybody, like, yeah, adventure shit was going to go wrong at some point. Maybe expected it to be a little later. Maybe I did not expect it on my first day on dirt roads, but Anyways, the problem is somewhat solved, as in like Mira is up and running. She's an absolute beast. This thing was brutally thrown around on the dirt road. I was trying to pick it up in all sorts of ways. It was really, really difficult, but she held up really, really well. No leaks, no nothing, no damages, only the right case. But those cases were really bad, so I knew they were going to give me problems someday. The problem is that like I'm pretty far from any major city. I think I can ride like this for a while. We'll have to see. Yeah, but tomorrow is Sunday, so everything is closed in Slovenia. That means I have an extra day to think long and hard about my life choices and figure out a solution, because buying new cases is not going to be cheap. And it's not going to be easy, especially for this small motorbike. I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to find something. But yeah, there's always a solution. Well, in the end the solution held up pretty well, even though it's quite sketchy. I managed to ride 45 minutes like this, and I'm now at KMC Motor Shop, and they're helping me figure out a solution. So yeah, not so shabby. Okay, little update on the luggage situation. It's finally solved. It actually only took 2 hours. I'm here at KMC Moto. The guys have been absolutely wonderful, and they've helped me with figuring out a new case solution that will work. I had to ditch the hard cases, the hard luggages, because that was not gonna cut it. So this is the solution. We have these soft cases. They're Enduristan Monsoon 3. Not even too bad, to be honest. Of course, the downside of this is that I cannot lock them anymore like I did previously, but I'll just have to be smart about what I put here and what I put in the top case, which instead does have a key lock. And they're waterproof and they're abrasion resistant, and in general they're just a better option. Should they take a hit, they'll be able to absorb it much better than the previous cases. So yeah, all in all, I'm very happy. This could have been a lot worse. The only part that sucks, of course, is like the wallet, because it costs money. And like a friend of mine said, this will probably mean less beers on the road. I hope it's just beers. I hope it's just beers, and it's not gonna cause more problems. But yeah. So great shout out to the people at KMC Moto. They were great, and that's it. Now time to hit the road again, and I have no clue where to go next, actually, because I was so taken by this entire deal that I haven't given it a second thought, or like, yeah. I think I'm gonna go lunch first.
So yeah, back to the studio. To wrap up the video, I'd say that the solution worked out really well. I am now almost 2,000 kilometers further, and again, I hope you can see it, but the bags are still there. They're still holding up great. I'm very happy with this purchase. Security so far hasn't been an issue. I had to leave those bags filled with my stuff in cities, in sometimes areas where I wasn't really sure about it, because again, those bags don't have locks. They're not hard cases. They can be opened by anybody. But so far, trusting other people has worked. So let's see how far it goes. But all in all, wasn't too bad. As always, thanks for watching. I'm really happy that you made it this far. I'm gonna keep these vlogs going, but they're gonna be very different. Every video is gonna be a bit of a different type. They won't be straight up vlogs all the time. And I'll just see as I go what is comfortable for me to record and how I can manage the balance, because most of the times I'm in a place like this with no plugs, no internet. I cannot edit. I also don't want to be editing all the time, because I'm not a YouTuber by profession. I'm doing this to keep friends and family in touch and update on what I'm doing, show them a little bit around. And yeah, if the general public wants to tag along, they're welcome to do so. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!